Yeah, I have it. I can get the screen in.
Good evening. It's almost heretical what we're going to do for the next 5 minutes. Because we had this incredible worship experience, singing, responding. And now we're going to turn that over to you and maybe ramp it up in one more aspect to get you ready for some of the speakers tonight. So, I'm going to do a huge risk. If my wife was in here now, she would go, I can't believe you're going to do this. In front of, 2,000 people? I'm going to lead us in a song. That's where the heretical part comes, because it is not going to sound like what you just heard. But it is going to lead us into a little more movement. Now, I was watching the folks, myself included, raising hands, clapping, getting involved with the worship, and that's the way it should be. We're going to ramp that up one more level and get a few more body parts involved here. So just, if you don't mind, just raise your hand if you're willing to do that for the next 4.5 minutes. Okay. That's a 52% response. So some people are not going to be doing a whole lot. That's all right. This is something you can do if you want. And we noticed this morning some people weren't doing that. Remember that finger palm ridiculous thing? Notice how involved you got in that? Some people at the start said, I'm pretty cool. I think I need to do that. And then a couple minutes into it, they were doing it. So we'll see if that happens again. All right. So there's an old song, and I'm 50 years old, and so I don't know if at least 75% of you are going to know this song, but the title of the song is My Bonnie. Who does not know that song? Oh. That isn't going to go that great, but I can teach you the song. But you're going to have to help me with it, because if you just sat there while I sang it, it would be an embarrassment to humanity. So here's what you got to do. You got to help me out, because I'm sort of an insecure character, and I really can't sing at all. I started Happy Birthday one time, and I was off key with the whole thing. So the challenge for me is to sing the song. The challenge for you is every time a word comes up that has the letter B in it, that the word starts with a B, you have to go from a sitting position to a standing position. Then you're in the standing position. The next word that comes up that starts with a B, you got to sit down again, and so forth. Okay? So we're going to sing it through one time, and it is possible, because I could have a heart attack at any point in time here. It's possible that I may start speeding it up as we go. So stay with me. We'll do one round then, and then we're going to change it up a little bit to make it more complicated. We'll see if you can keep up. But one round of this My Bonnie. I'll sing it, but you've got to sort of remember it, because next round you're going to help me sing it. Okay. People are ready to stand up? It looks like you can tell the energy level here is just phenomenal. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? My body lies over the ocean. It's really bad. My body lies over the sea. My body lies over the ocean. I'm kind of getting through it now. Oh, bring back my body to me. And now at the chorus. Bring back. Bring back. Oh, bring back my body to me, to me. Stay with me. Bring back. Oh, bring back my body to me. Yes, some of you are so delirious that you should be standing up or sitting down right now. All right. Now, you do this with a large group of people in your way, elementary level and advanced level, and I can tell working with some of the most phenomenal college students that I've ever seen, you guys are ready for advanced level 7. That's people right there. Alright, and you guys can have it now. This is actually dangerous. You wouldn't want to do this activity unless you were supervised by a highly trained professional like yourself. So, this time, I was trying to scope this out earlier. I think this is going to work. Every time you hear the B word, or words, you have to move one chair to the right. Some of you people right now are saying, hey pal, there isn't a chair to my right. Well, next time you hear the B word, then you move it back to the left. I mean, okay? So remember, you're going to start. First B word you hear, you move to the right. Second B word to the left. Third to the right. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Now, some of you folks are singing with me, and I'm looking at some people my age in the crowd, and they're like, you must be kidding me, pal. You have got to get a job. You're standing up here, leading this group in this strange song that a lot of you, 72% of you haven't even heard yet. Okay, here we go. We have 2 minutes and 26 seconds left. Ready? My body lies over. My body lies over. Let's sing with me. My body lies over the ocean. Oh, bring back my body to me. Entire room are empty. Come on now, we're not done yet. Bring back. Bring back. Oh, bring back my body to me, to me. Bring back. Bring back. Bring back my body to me. That's the stuff. All right, one quick thing now. We have to do one thing. Can you stand up and turn? We want to make sure that the stuff that you're doing, I talked to several students and they said, I'm sort of tired, but on the other hand, there's a lot of great things going on. And we don't want to just think that every time I show up here, you do some wacky activity without something deeper, right? So I'm going to have you stand up like you did this morning, turn and face the partner of your choosing, but don't get all bent out at different shits and go to a different part of the room. Just turn to somebody next to you. Tell them hi, tell them what your name is if you need to. All you got to do is 2 things with them now. Number 1, I'm going to give you 22 seconds to tell them one thing you learned from today that when you leave here in the weeks ahead is going to draw you deeper into a relationship with Jesus Christ. One thing you learned from this conference today is going to draw you deeper into your relationship with Jesus. 22 seconds. Tell your partner. Since you guys have done some of my body and moving all around, last thing, turn to the same partner, and you are going to be listening and trying to engage with speakers for the next hour or 2. And so that takes a fair chunk of effort. And if you go into something like that with an expectation, we know for a fact that you'll come out of it with more than if you don't do that. So share with your partner in 20 seconds or less one thing that you think Jesus might be able to talk to you about tonight. Some way that you're open to whatever the speakers have to say, something you're anticipating, something you're expecting that could come out of the next couple hours. Give that a share.